Hello and welcome to Movie Trailer Rankings. If you think movie trailers are an art form and you want to know which ones are best and why, you're in the right place. Today we're taking a look at the new trailer for Agent Game. Where will it end up on our leaderboards? We think it depends on these key factors, so look for them as we watch the trailer, analyze it, score it, and rank it. And as always, let us know what you think by posting in the comments below. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Was looking in your file. You're not the usual fish, are you? I see that sort of behavior as an advantage for you. It could be advantageous to everyone, including your country. Want a gig?
Tell me more.
We kidnap people and transport them to other countries willing to look the other way while we interrogate them.
What do you want?
Do you know this guy? He's radicalizing young kids.
You got a 20 on the target.
You know what's required. Get your hands dirty. No restraints.
Target secure.
The clock is ticking.
Somebody is really aching for this guy.
There's something they're not telling us.
I'm just a foot soldier. They don't tell me anything.
The more we know, the more we're accountable to.
Our mission is to keep the wars small, the sacrifices meaningful.
Just because you're American doesn't mean your colleagues share the same goal as you.
We have a problem.
Why are we descending?
There's been a major shift.
I'm pulling the plug.
That guy knew we were coming.
It's definitely a trap.
For all we know, this guy's controlling the whole goddamn thing.
What next?
We get ready.
All I know is control and orders.
There's some bigger picture we're not seeing.
No matter how messy this gets, I'm not your enemy.
You play a complicated game. Allegiances change.
We're officially in cleanup mode.
It's time for plan B.
So what's plan B?
Kill them all.
Extraction, 10 seconds.
Let's do it.
Move!
Alright, hey, if this is the first time you have been to our channel, welcome. We are glad that you're here. If you want to learn more about how we rank movie trailers, we made a video for that. You can find that by clicking on the link in the upper right hand corner of the screen or in the description below. In order to rank this trailer, first we need to cover a few what we call critical non-factors. These are things about the movie that we don't want to let affect our score of the trailer. We're interested in whether or not this is a good trailer for this movie more than we're interested in whether this is actually a good movie. So first off, we're going to look at the color grading, and it seems to me that this movie has been color graded almost to death. There is just a ton of shots that really look like, I think they're going for something stylistic here, but it comes off as looking maybe not as sharp or not as good. A lot of scenes in blue and whatnot. Just not a fan of it. However, that's the footage that the editors of the trailer were given, and so we can't hold that against this trailer. That's something that comes with the movie, baggage that comes with the movie. Also, it seems that there's a fair amount of pretty cliche dialogue in here. A lot of the dialogue in each scene that we see feels like you just could have picked it out of a hat from any action movie and just sort of jumbled it all together, and you'd end up with, I don't know, just action movie number 342 or something. And it can also be the case that, not to be too hard on the movie itself, sometimes when you just see these things out of context, they come off as feeling a little cliche, and so maybe in context they're a little bit better. Speaking of out of context, I think this shot here out of context is really funny to me for some reason. Like, what does Mel Gibson have against flower vans? Like you don't see him talking to anybody in the van or fighting with it. He's just shooting at this flower van. So maybe in the comments below, if you have ideas for plots, other plots for other movies that this could be a clip from. That would be really funny. Let's get a list going of movies that we'd like to see that little clip in. That would be hilarious. And speaking of Mel, then the last thing is casting. If you like Mel Gibson or if you don't, we're going to set all that aside because that's not something that the trailer editor has any control over. So let's move on to scoring. This trailer is stylish and well cut. It's got all the trappings of a blockbuster film trailer here. It's being held back though by a pretty straightforward narrative approach that doesn't really, in our opinion, make great use of the footage. It's put together well from a technical standpoint, but it's really missing a hook, or a signature moment that really makes this trailer more memorable. The closest thing they've got here are the Mel Gibson shots where he's on the phone or talking to somebody, but unfortunately he never says anything that we haven't heard in 100 other action movies, just like this one. I think it's fair to assume that if they had a killer line of dialogue like that, they'd have used it. So maybe switching up the order of things would help. Using the music to drive home a line or a point could have been, maybe that could have been the hook. Instead of ending with a big loud explosion, move the phone scene to the end there, cut the music, give Mel a beat, and then we have a problem. Something just to shake it up, And maybe that's not it, but something to give it a hook. The best thing going for it at the moment really is the style and the artistic choices that they're making. How everything is cut together with the sliding bars and the split screens and unique transitions, and all of that carries over into the title cards in a clever way, so that's working pretty well for them. But unfortunately, the whole package just comes off as feeling too run-of-the-mill. It definitely has the feel of being an above-average trailer for an otherwise very average-looking movie. So overall, we're going to give the trailer for Agent Game a score of 7.6 out of 10. Let's take a look at where it lands on our leaderboards. You see it's 3rd for the week, 6th for the month. Cracks the top 20, not too bad. If you like what you've seen here and you want to see more movie trailer reviews and rankings like this, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell button. It helps out our channel. Share, let other people know what's going on here. And we want to hear from you. What do you think? Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't go anywhere. More movie trailer reviews are just a click away.